Hi, I'm Wade Rouse, and I've already had an entire box of wine, which makes it a little easier to reveal the following family truths. Sure, my parents may look sweet, but underneath those smiles lurks the heart of holiday assassins. That's because when I was 7 years old, the man I firmly believed was Santa Claus entered our house chugging a ham's beer and proceeded to lift the pillow I thought was his bowl full of jelly to air out his jingle bells. The woman I thought was Mrs. Claus, after catching a peek at Santa's goodie bag, then slurred, "Santa, when are you going to fill my stocking? It's getting itchy." Of course my ears were covered by adult palms, but the damage had already been done. And yet that may have been the best gift I ever received in my life, because it steeled me for what was to come in the Rouse house, which included these precious nuggets. My father, the engineer, burying our Easter eggs, to provide a little more of a challenge to the kids. My mother, the nurse, after receiving her first subscription to National Geographic, deciding to send me out as a Ubangi tribesman on Halloween in the Ozarks, complete with blackface and a pillowcase. Me listening to the advice of my best friend from college and buying Gary for Valentine's a 3-pack of Hanes underwear. My father leaving a fully stuffed turkey on top of the refrigerator for 8 hours just so it would reach room temp. And then of course there's Gary's mother, who loves to make her annual Christmas holiday coffee cake, complete I believe with 697 cups of sugar, which combined with my 10 cups of coffee and the fact that we have to watch each and every person unwrap each and every gift and then applaud like seals, has the cumulative effect of me being trapped in an isolation tank with Carrot Top. And yet combining my holidays with those of Gary and his family made me realize for the first time that there is no perfect Martha Stewart-esque holiday. We are all loved, and yet we are all screwed. We're all family, united by our insane holiday celebrations, as we soon learned when we took our camera to the street.
A Thanksgiving some years ago, over 30. It was dressing made in a garbage can, and the guest came early. He was in his robe. He stepped in the garbage can. The whole thing fell over, and it was a big mess all the way up his leg, and nobody wanted to eat it.
Well, there was the Thanksgiving, my first for my family, which I was very excited about, and obviously a little too excited because when taking the turkey from the oven to the place where it was going to be carved, I dropped it. But the good news is nobody was in the kitchen, so I picked it up, put it on the platter, and the evening continued.
You're cooking the ham, and you got macaroni and cheese going, green beans, the whole bit, and then it comes time to take the ham out of the oven, and it's locked in.
To Morocco to visit my family, and I haven't told my mom that I was coming. So my dad knew about it. He came pick me up from the airport, and when I showed up at the house, my mom fainted.
Serious problem with Polish Easter because, first of all, like Easter Sunday, make you drink lots of vodka from 9 a.m. The next morning you're hungover and it's called Schwingles and everybody just, it's a big giant water fight and it's just ridiculous.
Memorable Mother's Day I had was when my mother had to take me to rehab.
Well, one year some friends of ours decided to make us some homemade brownies for Christmas.
So we spent the next 7 hours decorating a Christmas tree to be so perfect it was ugly.
It was very
side dish, Christmas dinner with expensive Parmesan cheese. The basset hound grabs it, runs behind the couch, and you cannot grab it out of her mouth.
My mom told me that the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus got in a fight and killed each other.
My favorite holiday is my birthday when my children were young, and my husband and they all went out to the country club and played golf together. Then we would stay and have dinner or lunch after golf. That was the happiest day of the year.
When you really stop to think about our holidays, it's all relative. We're all someone's son or daughter, mother or father, aunt, uncle, or grandparent. We're really one extended family united by our insane celebrations. But as I learned from my mom during the last year of her life, the best gift we have is the gift of laughter. And the best presents we can ever give or receive are simply a few good stories to pass along. Because those are the ones we'll always remember, the ones that will make us laugh when we want to cry, the ones we'll share forever, like the Rouses do every holiday over a good box of wine. And yeah, I realize that is an oxymoron.